explainer. If you're trying to figure out exactly how the digital economy is operating right now in 2026, well, you are absolutely in the right place. Today, we're framing this entire thing around you. You are the main character of this story, stepping into this modern landscape as the ultimate proof of work earner. We're going to journey together through the top 10 online income streams available right this second, ranking them by their barrier to entry. That way, you can find exactly where your specific journey needs to begin.
Okay, let's dive into this. The days of those high-risk, get-rich-quick schemes, yeah, they're largely behind us. They've been replaced by something way more stable and realistic, the 2026 proof-of-work economy. Today's digital ecosystem is completely powered by microgigs and AI assistants. People, and big companies, are paying for actual, verifiable work instead of those wild speculative gambles. So, as the main character in this new economy, your stakes are realistic, the barrier to entry is literally lower than ever, and your ability to earn is tied directly to your willingness to just show up and participate. Every great character journey starts at level 1, right? So, phase 1, zero skill, quick wins. In this phase, absolutely no prior skills are required to start generating income. Seriously, you don't need a degree, no coding experience, and you definitely don't need some massive social media following. You just need an internet connection and a bit of spare time. We've broken down 3 of the most accessible gigs right now. Up at the top, with a 10 out of 10 ease level, is AI data labeling on platforms like Outlier. Tech giants are absolutely desperate for humans to fact-check AI responses. Honestly, if you can read a prompt and spot a hallucination, basically, if you can write an email, you can do this for sure. Next up is user testing, at a solid 9 out of 10. Platforms like user testing pay you just to record your screen and speak your thoughts out loud while navigating a new app. It takes maybe 20 minutes a pop. Easy, right? Finally, dropping slightly to an 8 out of 10, we have the role of a professional remote friend on platforms like Rent-A-Friend. This taps directly into the booming loneliness economy. People literally pay for gaming partners or, just someone to listen to them vent. It requires zero technical skill, just the ability to be a genuinely good conversationalist. Now, what's really interesting here is phase 2, your new AI intern. As you progress in your earning journey, you aren't going it alone anymore. You now have a consistent sidekick, your AI intern. Notice the ease level stamina bar has dropped just a tiny bit to a 7 out of 10. The tasks are getting slightly more complex, meaning you can no longer just rely on basic reactions. You become the director, and the AI becomes your production crew, doing all the heavy lifting. To move up the value chain here, you don't necessarily need to work harder. You just need to manage this brilliant, albeit sometimes a little flawed, digital assistant to completely multiply your output. So here's how that partnership actually works in practice. Whether you're tackling faceless short-form content or AI-powered freelance writing, the workflow is kind of like a 2-step dance. Step 1, your AI intern generates the base. For example, using a tool like InVideo AI to draft a scary story for TikTok, or maybe generating the skeleton of an SEO blog post for a client on Upwork. Then, step 2, you step in. You add that essential human touch. You inject the personality, you edit for flow, and you verify the facts. The AI gives you the massive scale, but your human verification is what clients are actually paying for. Consistency here is really the only hard part.
But hey, there's another angle to your AI expertise. Because you've mastered working with your AI sidekick, you can now teach those skills to others. Right now, there is a massive demand for AI literacy tutoring, particularly for seniors who want to learn how to navigate these new tools safely. By jumping on platforms like Preply or Cambly, you can guide them. It maintains that 7 out of 10 ease level, but man, it is highly rewarding. You are essentially acting as a bridge across the digital divide.
Moving right along to the next big step, phase 3, selling digital knowledge. You're now moving away from trading time for money in these little microbursts and stepping into the realm of creating digital assets that basically sell themselves while you sleep. So the crucial point here is understanding the difference in effort and reward. The first option, selling micro-templates like a Notion budget tracker for students or Canva wedding invites on Etsy or StanStore, sits at an 8 out of 10 for ease. Why? Well, because you create it once and you sell it forever. It's a small solution to a specific problem. On the flip side, we have subscription newsletters on platforms like Substack, sitting at a 6 out of 10. If you're absolutely obsessed with a niche, say retro gaming or maybe sustainable gardening, you can curate the best news and charge a fee for deep dive analysis. It drops in ease simply because it takes real time and dedication to build a loyal audience, but the recurring revenue ceiling on that, it is incredibly hot.
And that brings us to the final tier, phase 4, the hustler's marketplace. Welcome to the ultimate arena. This phase definitely requires a bit more strategic thinking. It's for when you're ready to invest a little seed money or bring a very specific creative vision to capture niche markets. You have two primary paths here. First is digital asset reselling. This is buying discounted software keys or game skins and using arbitrage to flip them on platforms like GameFlip for a profit. This sits at a 6 out of 10 because, well, it does require a small amount of seed money to get started. The second path is print on demand. You design hyper-specific niche apparel like, say, a coffee mug for introverted accountants on Printful. The platform handles all the printing and shipping, so it's low financial risk, but it drops to a 5 out of 10 ease level simply because you're facing massive global competition. Your design really has to stand out.
Let's move to and see how this builds into our final rule, the 30-day rule.
We've looked at 10 different paths across 4 different phases, and trust me, it is incredibly easy to suffer from analysis paralysis in the 2026 digital landscape. So here is your absolute pro tip for surviving. Do not try to do all 10 of these. Seriously, do not get overwhelmed by the sheer volume of opportunity out there. As the hero of your own economic journey, your superpower is focus. Pick exactly 1 gig that matches your current skills or interests and commit to it for 30 consecutive days. Let this sink in for a second. The easiest money is always the one you actually stick with. Consistency is the ultimate secret weapon here. Jumping from platform to platform every 3 days pretty much guarantees zero momentum. Sticking with one path allows you to learn the platform's quirks, optimize your workflow with your AI intern, and actually see real compounding results.
So what does this all mean for you? The map is completely open in front of you. From zero-skill quick wins, to leveraging your AI sidekick, from selling digital templates to hustling in the arbitrage marketplace. The only question left is, which of these paths will you and your AI intern embark on first? Pick your quest, start your 30-day clock, and I'll see you on the other side of your first big win.